YouTube and TikTok. We're doing everybody tonight. So yeah, let's sing a song as we get everybody set up, and that will just be our intro for tonight. I've got a few things that I was thinking about singing. Let's just see what I have saved. Ooh, let's actually do a song from the show. Let's see if I remember how the intro goes. I don't remember how the intro goes. All the leaves are brown and the sky is gray. I went for a walk on a winter's day. If I couldn't tell her, I would leave today. California dreaming on a winter's day. Stopped into a church I passed along the way. Well, I got down on my knees and I pretend to pray. You know the preacher likes the cold. He knows I'm gonna stay. California dreaming, such a winter's day. Do we have everybody?
I think we do.
Awesome. Good evening and welcome to the new Dutton's Live Tuesdays. This is where every Tuesday, hopefully, we'll have one of us, the Duttons, based in Branson, Missouri, live on the internet to hang out with you guys, our fans, and anybody else who might be watching. So,
Multi-stream.
Yeah, it's a multi-platform stream. I've got TikTok here, I've got Facebook and Instagram and YouTube.
X to come.
And in the future, we'll also be on X. So for anybody watching, my name is Jessica, and I'm the oldest of the third generation of performing Duttons here at our theater in Branson, Missouri. And I've got my guitar today, so I might sing a little bit, but I also am going to be answering your questions. All right. And it looks like, I know we did have a post that we asked people to submit some questions on. So I'll be answering questions live in the chat, but I also have some questions and comments from that post we did earlier today. For instance, we have from Facebook, Amy Berry asks, how many hours a week are you singing? I am singing all the ding dang day. As far as like singing, you know, with intent, like seriously, I would say mostly just during the shows and when I'm really actually practicing. Just singing and practicing your vocal skills are two separate things. Like one can support the other, but singing with intent to practice is definitely different than just singing along with the radio, which is what I'm doing most of the time, or singing nonsense around my house, which is also something I do all the time. And sometimes my mom or my sister or my brother just join it for fun. One person will be across the house and they'll start singing the Eagles or something, especially my brother. He likes to start playing Eagles songs randomly on the guitar when everyone is busy doing something else. So we also have someone who asked, Emily asked, what's your favorite song to perform currently and from the past? So my current favorite song to perform, probably, I'm gonna say our bluegrassified version of Michael Jackson's Beat It, because it's really silly and really fun, but also kind of impressive at the same time. So I like feeling like I'm getting to, you know, do something that people react to. It's always fun to get reactions from the audience when you pretend that Michael Jackson is bluegrass. And then, what's my favorite song to perform that we've done in the past? That's a really, really good question. I think the first thing that came to mind for me was when I was like 11. I sang Frosty the Snowman with my little sister, and my Aunt Bella was in a giant Frosty the Snowman costume, and we rolled her out on stage on like a little dolly, and then she would come to life as Frosty the Snowman, and she would dance with me and my sister on stage. It looks like we have some people joining in the lives, and I need to say hello to Tracy, to John, and to Randy. Thanks for tuning in. Happy to have you on. I also have, what are my 2 favorite colors? This is also from Emily. My favorite color is purple, even though I don't have a lot of things that are purple. When I was in 6th grade, my best friends and I decided that purple was all of our favorite color because we thought it didn't get enough attention. And I've just held to that, I guess. I would say maybe pink is my second favorite color because that's what I keep dyeing my hair. We also have Jennifer Plays Drums, wants to know when the Jessica Experience reality TV show will make its debut. I'm going to say as soon as whatever production company is going to sign me on and do all the work for me that doesn't involve the singing and dancing, because that's my job. They can handle everything else. As soon as that's covered, I'm there. All right. I want to see what the people on TikTok are saying. Let's see, do we have any questions? Let's see. I do have a shout out from TikTok. Bridget Smith says, "Hi, John."
She just said, hey.
Hey. Oh, okay. That was.
And then John Rennie also joined.
Oh, okay. I misunderstood what was going on. Bridget just says, hey. I don't think Bridget knows John. Okay. Well, anybody have any questions about performing live or about me as a person or as an entertainer? I'll also, you could request a song. I've got my guitar out if you want. And welcome to the live, Caroline. Caroline, I don't know how you pronounce it, but I'm happy to have you here. All right, cool. Yeah, let's sing another song.
Carolyn says, hi, sunshine.
Let me see. Okay, most people aren't going to know this song, but it's a song that I like, so you guys can hear it. I swear I don't miss you at all, and I barely still remember who's in the pictures on my wall. 'Cause no, I can't recall your scent, jasmine, tuberose, and lily, or your silly French accent, all but forgotten about those eyes. A shade of green that if he'd seen would make F. Scott Fitzgerald cry. but I won't break down at 2 a.m. and call, 'cause I don't miss you at all. And I'm sleeping fine. Don't mean to boast, but I only dream about you once or twice a night at the most, and it feels so good. Eating alone. Don't get distracted by your smile and miss the green lights driving home. No signs of stopping. The house isn't far, but I think our song is coming on, and now I wanna crash the car, but I won't make that mistake again and fall. So I say I don't miss you at all, and someday I won't miss you at all. Anyway, that is by Phineas, who is Billie Eilish's brother. Thank you. Oh my goodness. Okay. We have a few more people tuned in. Some people from Instagram. Suzanne. Mango Suze. That's a fun username. Honed in sharpening. Do you do like sharpening stuff? Because I went through like a phase of watching all the like blacksmithing competition shows, and those are really fun. Ms. Tigers, Colton Richardson, thanks for joining. Total Book Nerd 7. I'm also a book nerd. Thank you for joining us. Let's see. I also have one song request. Someone says, Colton Richardson on Instagram says that we want to hear your original song first. I can do that. I don't do it in the show right now, so I'm a little bit rusty, but we can pull that out. First, you are the only one to get yourself so close to me. I may not have picked you from the crowd, but no one else here's approached me. First to place doesn't guarantee a prize. Where's your name on my list of priorities? Front page news becomes first page history. I'm sure you're in some journal I can't find. They say at least I have a boy to keep. He may not be mine, but I'm his. They say being alone is worse than anything. Given, he's the best that you can swing. First to place doesn't guarantee a prize. Where's your name on my list of priorities? Front page news becomes first page history. I'm sure you're in some journal I can't find. Thank you. Yes, my tech crew. Everyone, please. Applause emojis in the chat. No, that's an in-person applause, Dad. Thank you very much, though. Applause emojis in the chat for my tech crew tonight, which is my Aunt Yvette, my mother, Judith, my dad, Tim. I appreciate them. because they set up all the cameras and lights and stuff, and I didn't have to do that. Mostly because I got here late. Okay.
I could turn on my camera and show us.
Elena Sky says, hey. Hi, Elena. Rebecca asks if I live in Branson in the summer. I do live in Branson in the summer. And you know, Branson in the summer is a lot right now because it's been over 100 degrees and like, I haven't checked the numbers, but I'm pretty sure it's 80 to 90% humidity, which has been really fun. I have not gone outside unless absolutely necessary, but I love Branson other than that. Let's see. Oh my gosh, Caleb Miller said on TikTok, whoa, definitely gonna have to come back. Haven't been in years, my favorite part of my childhood. Coming back to Branson or the Duttons, because we love being part of people's memories of Branson and part of their childhood. But if you're just talking about Branson, it's also a great place and a great place to make memories. So yeah, you definitely should come back. On Facebook, hello to Nancy, Rebecca, Marlene, and Jennifer, and Gail. Ooh, on YouTube, happy birthday to Tracy. Happy birthday, Tracy. I don't know how to play happy birthday on the guitar, otherwise I would do that for you. Okay. Carolyn. Hi, Carolyn. She says, love watching your talent mature through the years. Thank you. That's one of the most interesting things about growing up on stage is I have so many people who have gotten to see my progress as a musician from being the kid who was just like shoved out on the stage or, you know, propped up on someone's lap singing Itsy Bitsy Spider at 2 to 3 years old and doing her best to do what I can do now, which, you know, is doing my best also, but maybe with a little bit more skill. Okay. Grandma is on. Hi, Grandma. Always good to have you here. Let me see. Oh, Bora wants to hear the bluegrass version of Beat It. Well, it won't be the same without the rest of, you know, the band, but I can do that for you. You're just going to have to imagine the fiddle solo. Or come to the show to see it live. Let me see. I'll sing the lead instrumental part because I don't know if I could actually play this without that running in my mind. What are the first words again, everybody? I'm out of context. I don't know where I am. Yeah, everyone says da 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 da. Yeah. They told you, you told them, you shouldn't. They told, okay, everybody, now we can start. They told him, don't you ever come around here. Don't want to see your face, you better disappear. The fire's in your eyes and the words are really clear. So beat it, just beat it. Ooh. You better run, you better do what you can. Don't want to see. What's the next words? You guys, why is this so hard?
Don't want to see no blood.
Don't want to see no blood.
Don't be a macho man.
Don't be a macho man. Don't want to see no blood, don't be a macho man. Wanna be tough, better do what you can. So beat it. But you wanna be bad, just beat it. Beat it. No one wants to be defeated. Show 'em how fucking strong is your fight. It doesn't matter who's wrong or right. Just beat it. Beat it, beat it, beat it, beat it. Beat it, beat it, beat it, beat it, beat it, beat it. Wasn't that everything you hoped for? Wasn't that everything you ever wanted? I promise, when I'm on stage, I know the words. Muscle memory is very real, and all of the, like all of the necessary parts have to be there in order for everything to come together. So just come and see it live. It'll be better there. Ooh, Colton asked, what's your favorite song to perform on stage? We actually talked about this earlier in the live, but I will say one more time, my favorite song in this current show is actually that song, Beat It. And it's definitely my favorite now. Oh my goodness. I've been asked, ooh, have I written more original songs? Yes, there are more original songs. Actually, last fall, I got to do a small concert with my aunt and my uncle and my cousin, and my aunt-in-law's father. What would you say that he is to me? My
Bonus grandpa. Your cousin's grandpa.
my cousin's grandpa. My cousin's grandpa, who is not also my grandpa. My grandpa-in-law. No, that doesn't make sense either. But we put together a small band and we did a live show performing almost entirely in original music last fall, and that was a really good time. So I have written more, but I need to work on more. I need to work on more original stuff. Absolutely. Marty wants to know, what is your favorite thing to do in your free time? I really like to read. I actually went to school for a couple of years and majored in English. I wanted to specialize in editing and publication. So I love to read, and if I could get paid to do it, that would be awesome. So maybe someday. But I've got a pretty good job right now that I'm going to stick with. Okay. Oh, C. Moser and Shannon say hi from YouTube. Hello. Good to have you. Yeah, anybody who's tuning in, pop in questions. I'm answering questions, taking 1 or 2 song requests. I've also just played a couple of songs out of my desires because there's a lot of stuff that I want to sing that I don't get to sing in the show. I'll also do a few more shout outs. Oh, Jennifer plays drums. When can we expect the debut of the Jessica Dutton polka experience? That you're gonna have to wait a while. Wait like a good long while, maybe a couple of decades. If I ever like collaborate with Weird Al, that's when it's gonna happen. That's when the polka is gonna come out. All right, we have some more people joining in. Randall Ranch, Lori, Kate, and Germinator. Hi, everybody. Welcome to the live. Outdoorsman wants to know what kind of guitar you have. So this is one of the guitars owned by the Duttons as a band. It is not my personal guitar, but it is pretty similar to my guitar. This one is a Taylor. See if I can, oh, we've covered up the logo with all of the bits and bobs we need in everyday life of being a guitarist. So let me take these off. This is my capo and my tuner. And now you can hopefully see this is a Taylor guitar. And this has been one of our stage guitars for probably at least a decade. And it's been really good to us. It's pretty beat up. The finish is got some dings in it. It's been, you know, when you're carrying a guitar and running around in the dark backstage, you're bound to hit something every once in a while, unfortunately. I've been hit by this guitar a couple times. Actually, one of the times I've hurt myself on stage was with this I think it was this guitar. When you pull a guitar off of your head really fast, you can bang your mouth into the edge of it, and that hurts a lot. I don't recommend it. All right. My personal guitar at home is also a Taylor, but it's not quite as nice as this one. Well, that depends on how you qualify as nice. So this guitar is a little old and beat up, but it's a premium guitar. I don't know how much this guitar cost originally because I was a baby when the family bought it. But my guitar is like about a $500 Taylor guitar. So it's less premium of a guitar, but it's not as beat up as this one because it stays at home and doesn't get carried around backstage where people could run into me with it. Okay. Oh yeah, and my mom mentioned that we have a local luthier who also does work on guitars and violins, and actually he fully retrofitted a viola for me when I thrifted one a year or two ago, and so I'm grateful to him for that. But he also tunes up all of the work that is needed on our guitars to keep them maintained and working for the show. But my dad changes the strings, and sometimes he has to do that mid-show, and that's very exciting. I help him sometimes. I try to do it, and then he just takes over halfway through because I'm too slow. All right. Carolyn says, if you could perform with anyone, who would it be? That's a very good question. I think if I could perform with anyone, I think that's going to have to be a two-parter question. If I could just perform with anybody, be on stage with anybody, I'm going to say BTS. I'm so sorry. I don't know how well our music styles would blend. I just like them a lot. And I think they're neat people. But if I were to choose who would I most like to perform with that I think I would like gel musically with, I'm gonna say, dang it, now that I've talked about Weird Al Yankovic, that's all I can think about. That's not who I want to perform. I would love to perform with Weird Al Yankovic, but that's not my utmost like desire. Let's say an answer from my childhood would be Michael Bublé, because I had a huge Michael Bublé phase as a kid and a big like 40s and big band, like all of the kind of jazz standard classics. I loved those so much. And actually, there was a Michael Bublé song called Cry Me a River. And anytime I tried to talk about that song with my friends, they thought I meant the song by Justin Timberlake. They are not the same song. They are totally different songs. And the communication was not there between me and my friends who were Justin Timberlake fans. Kate Osmond says, what is your favorite moment from the show? Like, forever and ever moment? Like, that's ever happened? Probably my favorite one to talk about is the first time I sprained my ankle on stage, just because that's a fun story. I wouldn't say that's my favorite moment, though. My favorite moment performing, I think, would have to be when we did a show at the Boy Scout Jamboree. There were like 10,000 people there. Most of them were Boy Scouts. And they were very energetic, and it was a really, really fun show. I was like 15, I think, 14 or 15. But that was really fun. I got to sing Cowboy Sweetheart with my sister, and they had a great time, it seemed like. And yodeling in front of people is always fun. I enjoy it a lot. Outdoorsman wants me to sing Jesus Take the Wheel. Okay, let's just do like a snippet. I have to look it up because I don't know that song right off the top of my head. Well, I mean, I know the song, but I don't know how to play it on the guitar right off the top of my head. So as I look this up, I am going to do a personal endorsement for Ultimate Guitar Tabs. Anybody looking up sheet music for the guitar knows that it can be a struggle. But I really like using Ultimate Guitar, and I actually pay for the Pro version because I really like it. And I'm just going to sing a little bit of the chorus and hope that I can figure the chords out. Jesus, take the wheel, take it from my hands, 'cause I can't do this on my own. I'm letting go, so give me one more chance. I actually am realizing I don't know this song as well as I thought I did. Sorry, everybody. That's all we're getting. It's one of those that like I've heard and like sung along with, but never actually tried to do. So outdoors, man. I'm gonna practice that one and post it for you later. Ashley Porter Jacob says, "What instruments do you play, and is there any you wish to learn?" Yes, I would love to learn more instruments. I think adding to the repertoire is always really fun. I started on violin when I was about 5, taking private violin lessons. And then I joined high school orchestra, and that was when I really started to have fun with the violin. So it takes a while of practicing before you get to do the really fun stuff. Like we did Night on Bald Mountain, which is really annoying to listen to when you're not listening to the full orchestra play it. So I apologize to my parents for having to listen to me practice that. As a sample, this is what the violin does for the first 30 seconds of the song. For a long time, for a really, really long time. So I'm sorry. What instruments would I like to, oh, I didn't even finish talking about what instruments I play. I'm so sorry, everybody, that this is how I live my life. Obviously, I play the guitar. I've been playing guitar since I was about 13, and that is definitely more of a self-taught thing. I've taken lessons here and there, but basically the lessons amounted to change the way you hold your pick, you're doing it wrong, and you're doing pretty good, buddy. Just keep practicing. So I mostly learned guitar from looking up guitar chords online and watching YouTube tutorials. So I can definitely vouch for YouTube tutorials as a great resource for anybody wanting to learn the guitar. There's a lot out there. I also play viola, which I get to do in the Christmas show. I learned viola for the show, and a lot of people who don't play violin or viola would say, aren't they basically the same? And the answer is no. They are very similar and skills do translate, but you have to learn how to read sheet music for the viola, and that's playing a whole new instrument. It really is. I've also played a little bit of mandolin, a little bit of banjo. I took piano lessons, but I don't tell people I play the piano because I never liked it. My mom is shaking her head. She wasted her money on those piano lessons. I'm so sorry. I'm apologizing a lot on this live, you guys. So what I like to learn to play, I would love to learn more mandolin. I think mandolin is really fun. And I would like to learn the hammer dulcimer. I just pulled that out of my head because I think it's really cool. I would love to learn to play it. Let's see a couple more shout outs. Dana and Kimber are watching on Facebook. Hello, thanks for joining. Shane asks, what separates your show from others? That is a really interesting question. So there are a few shows similar to ours, but nothing is going to be quite the same. We are a family group of musicians that started with my dad and his siblings. So they took violin lessons because my grandparents signed them up and wanted them to learn to do something and have something to work for and something to teach them discipline. So they would practice in the early morning before school, and that was just something that they did every day. And so the performers that are on stage now are my dad and his siblings, and my grandma also performs with us, and then me and my cousins. So we've got 3 generations of performers on stage. Everybody plays musical instruments, and everybody plays multiple musical instruments. So we are swapping around instruments between songs, and even more than regular stage choreography, the real complicated choreography is figuring out who has to have what instrument when and getting it there. That is where the real puzzle is on stage with the Duttons. And then as far as what you'll see on stage, we do a music variety show. So you'll see anything from bluegrass to classical to rock and roll and pop. We really do almost everything on stage. So the things that you'll see with the Duttons as far as being different from everyone else are just a special flavor that we've developed over the years for how we perform on stage and sing with each other as a family. So it's really, I've spent a lot of words describing it, but it's really beyond words, and you have to just see it for yourself. All right. Oh my gosh, people requesting Cry Me a River? That would be cool. I could pull that out. I could pull that out. But we've been going for a while, so I'll do a few more shout outs and then I'll close this out with a song and then we'll have to be done for today. Because really, guys, our planned time was like 15 or 20 minutes, but I've been sitting here yapping for almost 40 and I've been loving doing it. This is fun hanging out with all of you. But, you know, I'm supposed to play Dungeons and Dragons tonight, and that's important to me, so I've got to leave. So a few more shout outs. Tomlinson Gail, probably Gail Tomlinson. Hi, Gail. Welcome. And hi from Kansas City from Colton Richardson. Janine. Janine, hi, welcome. And we've got Britt, Melody, Kendall. Nice to have all of you. Thank you for joining our live tonight. Okay, I'm gonna pull up that Michael Bublé song because I haven't actually sung it in a long time or listened to it. So I think it'll be fun to introduce all of you to it. It won't be the same as the version that I love because that has like a full orchestra and that's not what I have. And when I'm looking up the sheet music here, I do have to specify that it's a Michael Bublé song because when you just search Cry Me a River, the Justin Timberlake song is what comes up, and that's not what I want.
Doing great, Jessica.
Yay.
Thanks, Dad.
Hi, Jessica. From Jessica.
Oh, hi, Jessica.
Jessica Campbell. Not only are you a great entertainer, but a great fudge maker too.
Oh, not only am I a great entertainer, but a great fudge maker. Thank you. Okay, now we're gonna have to figure out what key I'm gonna play this in because Michael Bublé has a deeper voice than me. I don't know if any of you know this, but he has a deeper voice than the average woman, and I would say I have the range of an average woman as far as the notes I can sing are concerned. So we're gonna test out a couple of things, and then we're gonna sing the song. Alrighty. Now you say you're lonely. Dad, how do I play a G minor? In just the bottom of this, or do I have to go up? I had to capo this song in order to switch it to a key. E minor?
E, F, G.
No, sorry. This is what happens when you learn a song. It's really just fumbling around until you get it right. Yeah, original position. You say you're lonely. No, that's not right. Maybe I have to find a different version to play, because sometimes you do have to shop around in these chord charts. Oh, see, this is got different chords entirely. Now you say you're lonely. You cried the whole night through. Well, you can cry me a river, cry me a river. I cried a river over you. And now you say you're sorry for being so untrue. Well, you can cry me a river, cry me a river. I cried a river over you. You drove me nearly out of my head, and while you never shed a tear, babe, I remember all that you said. You told me love was too plebeian, told me you were through with me, and now you say you love me. Well, just to prove that you do, why don't you cry me a river? Cry me a river, 'cause I cried a river over you. Yay! Thank you, everybody. And everyone, please tune in next week because we'll have somebody else in the hot seat. It's going to be my Aunt Abby, and that's going to be an exciting time because she never gets to say what she really thinks on camera. So watch out and be ready next week at 6:30 Central for my Aunt Abby. See you next time, everybody. Thank you.